6 days after two children were reported missing from a rural home in Nova Scotia's Pictou County, RCMP say they are scaling back the search and have not ruled out that the case is suspicious. Crews have been searching for Lily Sullivan, 6, and Jack Sullivan, 4, since May 2nd, when police received a 911 call reporting that they had wandered away from their home on Gairloch Road in Lansdowne Station. Staff Sergeant Curtis McKinnon confirmed during a news conference Wednesday that the RCMP's major crime unit has been involved in the investigation since May 3rd. McKinnon said all missing persons files are treated as suspicious until our investigation leads us to determine otherwise. He said there have been no confirmed sightings of the children. RCMP scale back search for missing children in rural Nova Scotia. RCMP in Nova Scotia are scaling back the search for two young siblings missing for over 6 days, saying it's unlikely they survived. Crews had been combing through dense woods since Lily and Jack Sullivan vanished from their rural community. He said the active search is being scaled back, but we're not packing up and we're not giving up. I want to assure you that our missing persons investigation continues, McKinnon told reporters at an RCMP command center set up near the children's home, about 25 kilometers southwest of New Glasgow. Our investigation is broad, and it won't end until we know where Lily and Jack are and can bring them home. RCMP scaling back search for missing NS children. Staff Sergeant Curtis McKinnon said Wednesday the search for Lily Sullivan, 6, and Jack Sullivan, 4, is being scaled back. The siblings are believed to have wandered from their rural home in Pictou County 6 days ago. McKinnon said when transitioning from an active search to one that's scaled back, the probability of survival is taken into consideration. Upward of 160 people have been scouring the heavily wooded area surrounding the children's home each day and night, as helicopters and drones surveyed from overhead. McKinnon said searchers have covered a 4-square-kilometer area, roughly the size of Halifax's downtown. It is heavily wooded, with many downed trees from when a powerful tropical cyclone blew through the area in 2022. He said teams will now be returning to ground that has already been covered. We want to circle back to increase the probability that all clues have been found, said. Daniel Martel, the stepfather of the children, has said he believes the children slipped out their sliding back door while he and the children's mother were in their bedroom with their 1-year-old daughter. In the days after the disappearance, Martel has remained at the home, receiving daily updates from search and rescue officials and speaking to the reporters who have descended upon the rural community. On Wednesday, Martel said he was absolutely exhausted. I know everybody that was trying their hardest and searching. I know they can't go forever, said Martel in an interview at his home following the media briefing. We're still holding out hope. A while mobile home is shown with 3 cars parked in the driveway. It is set in a wooded area. The two children went missing from this home on Gairloch Road in Lansdowne Station, about 20 kilometers southwest of New Glasgow, on May 2nd, 2025. Josh Hoffman / CBC. The children's mother, Malihia Brooks Murray, left the area with their 1-year-old to be with her family in another part of the province. What we know about the search for missing NS children. Grandmother of missing kids, aged 4 and 6, speaks out. The children's grandmother, Cindy Murray, spoke to the Canadian press earlier this week in a brief phone interview, adding that police have advised the family against speaking with the public. We're just hoping and praying for the best, that's it, for our babies to come home. A day after Nova Scotia RCMP announced it was scaling back the search for two missing children, the Force's command center in a rural Pictou County community has been packed up and ground search crews have left the area. Lily Sullivan, 6, and Jack Sullivan, 4, have been missing since May 2nd, when police received a 911 call reporting that they had wandered away from their home on Gairloch Road in Lansdowne Station, roughly 25 kilometers southwest of New Glasgow. Police announced Wednesday that after 6 days of scouring the heavily wooded areas surrounding the home, there was no sign of the children, and it's not likely they are alive. Staff Sergeant Curtis McKinnon told a news conference the active search was being scaled back, but the missing persons investigation would continue. So rather than having the large presence here, the massive number of searchers on scene every day, searches will be based on information that comes in, said McKinnon. We're not packing up and we're not giving up. Our investigation is broad, and it won't end until we know where Lily and Jack are and can bring them home. On the left is a school photo of a girl wearing a graduation gown and a little boy smiling in a plaid shirt on the right. Lily Sullivan, 6, and Jack Sullivan, 4, were reported missing on Friday, May 2, 2025. Family of Jack and Lily Sullivan. On Thursday afternoon, all that remained at the RCMP's command center were a tattered piece of yellow caution tape, a few portable washrooms, and tire tracks. In a statement Thursday, Corporal Carly McKen said the force did not have any more information to share about the case. While RCMP have said some areas that were already searched would be revisited as part of the scaled-back efforts, they would not say Thursday how many searchers or investigators remain involved in the case. A helicopter could be seen flying over the area during the day. Martel said he willingly handed his phone over to police. He said investigators have also searched the home and everything I own. They searched every rock, every root. Everything, said Martel. I've been giving them every detail, everything from my bank account statements to all the information that came off my Google Maps. Martel said he has also asked police to give him a polygraph test, which will happen in the next few days. I just want to clear it up for everyone, not just the people online making crazy accusations and everything else, he said. I asked for that early on, and there's not many places that do that in Canada, so they're flying somebody in. Polygraphs are sometimes used in police investigations, but the results are not admissible in Canadian courts because they are unreliable. RCMP declined to say whether a polygraph would be administered. To ensure the integrity of the investigation, no further details will be released at this time, spokesperson Alison Gerard wrote in an email. A teddy bear and flowers are laid against a post outside an RCMP detachment. Stuffed animals and flowers rest on a post outside the RCMP detachment in Stellarton, Nova Scotia, in honor of Lily Sullivan, 6, and Jack Sullivan, 4, who went missing on May 2. Sarah Levitt. The children's mother, Malihia Brooks Murray, left the area with their 1-year-old to be with her family in another part of the province. The children's grandmother, Cindy Murray, spoke to the Canadian press earlier this week in a brief phone interview, adding that police have advised the family against speaking with the public. We're just hoping and praying for the best, that's it, for our babies to come home.